Jamie, you've had a very impressive showing out here today with the ball. You've had I've heard a rumour that your nickname within the Oval Invincibles camp is kind of England's Dre Russ or Oval's Dre Russ. Can you confirm or deny whether that's the case? How do you feel about it?
Well, it's a good compliment to have because he's probably one of the greatest T20 cricketers in the world. So if I can do anything that's near his ability, then yeah, I'm over the moon. But yeah, like, I've not heard it, but I'll take it for sure.
How have you found your own kind of role on this tour? You obviously debuted in the ODI format on the first match. You're batting 8, you didn't bowl that day. You've also kind of then today had more of a role with a ball, but in recent times with your injuries, you've been batting more. Have you found that kind of lack of clarity okay, or have you just been kind of enjoying the ride?
Just enjoying the ride, really. Like if you said to me 5 years ago I'd be playing for England just as a batter, I'd have been like, yeah, whatever, that's not going to happen. But since the move to Surrey, the batting's sort of gone from one level to the next, and it's sort of given me that another facet to my bow, and I can just sort of express myself in different ways. And obviously a few injuries here and there that sort of allowed me to concentrate on my batting a bit more, which has sort of made me more sort of luxury. Like that's why people potentially calling me Dre Russ, because I've got the ability to clear the ropes when I want, and then can get through my overs when I need to as well.
Did you ever expect yourself to have this progression with the bat? 'Cause I'm guessing you kind of only spent that extra time in the nets because of your injuries that you weren't able to bowl.
No, like I always had the ability to bat. When growing up, I'd always be like 5 or 6, and having more of an opportunity to bat. And then at Somerset, it was just a little bit like I felt like I was not pigeonholed, but at times, obviously Lewis Gregory and Craig, my brother Craig, they were always going to be batting ahead of me. So I was never going to be getting up the order to sort of 6 or 7. So I felt like I needed to try something new. And Surrey were willing to give me the opportunity with a bat, and sort of worked hard on it, and yeah, sort of see myself now as that finisher role, and that's what I want to be doing going forward.
And how is the body now? Are you feeling completely fit, all well and good?
Yeah, completely fit. Everything feels good. Just taking it day by day, really. The last game obviously was not like rested, but just managing the workloads with back-to-back days. I've not bowled in back-to-back days. I've only done it once, so doing it in a game for England is a complete another level. So still trying to work on obviously my fitness, getting back to full fitness, but yeah, body feels good, and yeah, feeling good rhythms.
Are you able to kind of plan out your next 6, 12, 24 months of your career at all in terms of, say, Red Bull, when you wanted to get back involved in that? You're just saying bowling back-to-back days would have been very difficult with a Red Bull workload. Is that something that's on your agenda at all, or? No,
absolutely. I still want to play Test cricket for England. I still see it as the pinnacle of all cricket, playing Test cricket. So the plan is to play T20 cricket this winter, play a bit 50 over cricket if selected, and then see where we get to in April, and then who knows, see what happens. But yeah, my plan at the moment is still to play Red Bull cricket and contribute in all formats of the game.
And with your improvements in the bat, how's your life changed on a personal level? Has the phone been ringing a little bit more, kind of franchise deals popping up here and there?
Yeah, a little bit more. The last couple, actually with the strikers last year, I spoke to the sort of analyst, sort of one of the main guys there, halfway through the tournament, and he was like, yeah, we didn't really pick you for your bowling. It was just obviously an asset, but you can bowl a few overs here and there, but in the end it was I was bowling 4 overs every game, and then didn't actually get many runs with the bat because obviously the top order were getting so many, I didn't have many opportunities. But yeah, it's one of those, if you can contribute the game in 3 different formats, whether that's in the fielding with the ball or with the bat, then you're a valuable cricketer. So that's what I'm trying to do going forward, and I think hopefully any side would like to have me in it.
And then something to potentially show that analyst, your slower ball today. I've tried to find it on the replay. I couldn't. It buffered, Jamie. I couldn't see it properly again. Was that a knuckleball? What have you bowled there?
No, just a general off cutter. I've been working hard on trying to bowl it a bit slower with Neil Colleen and a few of the Surrey coaches. So one of those, it just came out today. Just come out as a Yorker. Wasn't necessarily trying to bowl a Yorker, but was trying to get it under the bat. So. And it almost like looped delivery. Everyone was saying inside the new DJ Bravo, bowling no slow balls. So
Dre Russ and Bravo, you got all of it, mate.
I know. But we'll just it's just one of those. It worked today, and another day it might come out completely different. But it's just trying to deceive the batsman and try and not let them line you up and get you hit out of the ground.
And then kind of to complete the facets of the game, whenever I see you in the power play, you're perched at first slip. You do that in kind of all formats of the game. Is that something, again, when you're not able to bowl, were you just kind of in the indoor centre taking loads of catches? Or
no, always naturally been able to field at slip. I reckon for the last 7 or 8 years I've always been in the slips. Naturally got a good pair of hands. And then as soon as the power play's done, I'm sort of out on the ring trying to get myself in the hot spots because I like to be involved in the game. I feel like when I'm sort of not hiding, but put at 45, I feel like I'm not in the game and I don't feel like I can contribute. I feel like when I've got the ability to contribute, I want to be putting myself in the top spots and giving the team as much as I can.
And finally, just 2 questions on this series here. Obviously, we've seen conditions playing a major role across both the ODI and the white ball series. Has there been any conversation, any temptation from England's side to maybe, if you lose the toss and win the toss in the next game, go, you know what, we'll try and win it against the head, or is it just 5-0?
Yeah, potentially. We've been chatting in there about how we're going to go about it if it is the other way around. We've got a few ideas and stuff, so potentially you might see it. I'm not going to say too much, but yeah, there's a few ideas floating around that we will potentially want to try and do, and we'll go from there.
It's actually been a reasonably difficult last period for England's white ball teams. Just from a personal level, how pleasing is it to stand here, 3-0 series win under the belt, and you can tick that off?
Yeah, it's a great feeling. Yeah, as you said, I've not been involved in too many, but the boys they've not struggled, but it's just when you're trying to bring in some new guys, it's always a bit hard work, and it's just trying to give the guys experience. And I think the way we played in these first 3 games has been a credit to how hard we've worked. And yeah, we just got to try and keep that ball rolling, and hopefully the experience is quite valuable going forward, and we learn plenty from it.
Jamie, thanks very much.
Perfect, thank you.